Last night, a 74-year-old woman collapsed and died moments after urinating. She simply got up to use the bathroom, like she had done countless nights before, but this time she never made it back to bed. No heart disease, no stroke warning, just a sudden collapse. Her family never saw coming. And she's not alone. Thousands of seniors fall victim to quiet, nighttime habits that seem harmless until they aren't. In this video, we'll uncover 4 silent mistakes many people over 70 make at night. Mistakes that could steal your health or even your life without warning. Stay with us, because one of these habits might already be part of your routine, and changing it could save your life. Let's get started. Number 1, sudden bathroom trips without preparation. When the urge hits in the middle of the night, most people get up, walk to the bathroom, and return to bed without thinking twice. But for seniors over 70, that single act, rising too quickly from sleep and walking unprepared in the dark, can trigger a cascade of deadly events. In the case of the 74-year-old woman we mentioned earlier, her final moments were tragically ordinary. She felt the urge to urinate, got out of bed in a hurry, and collapsed just a few feet from the bathroom. The suspected cause? A sudden drop in blood pressure, medically known as orthostatic hypotension, paired with a cold bathroom floor that shocked her system. After age 70, your autonomic nervous system becomes more sensitive. Standing up too quickly after lying down can cause blood to pool in the legs, leading to dizziness, fainting, or even sudden cardiac arrhythmia. Add a chilly floor and the stress of moving in darkness, and your heart may be pushed just far enough to falter. Charles, 81, learned this the hard way. He used to pop out of bed the moment he felt pressure in his bladder. But after one close call, where he found himself briefly unconscious on the hallway floor, his doctor advised a few life-saving changes: sit up slowly, dangle the feet for 30 seconds, use a soft nightlight, and wear slippers to avoid cold shock. Since then, Charles hasn't had a single incident. The truth is, your body over 70 can't handle abrupt changes the way it once did. So if you're still jumping out of bed and rushing to the bathroom, it's not a minor habit, it's a major risk. Take your time, protect your steps, and remember that staying alive often comes down to doing something slower, not faster. Number 2, drinking excessive water right before bed. Many people believe that drinking a glass or 2 of water right before bed is a healthy habit. But after the age of 70, that simple act could come with unexpected consequences. Seniors are already more prone to nighttime awakenings due to bladder sensitivity, but when you add a full glass of water just before sleep, you're practically guaranteeing 1 or more trips to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And it's not just the inconvenience, it's the disruption to your heart, blood pressure, and sleep cycle. Waking up suddenly, especially during deep sleep, jolts the nervous system and may cause a temporary surge in blood pressure. That spike, paired with movement in a dark or cold environment, can elevate the risk of stroke or cardiac events in vulnerable individuals. Evelyn, 79, used to keep a glass of water on her nightstand and drank it every evening around 10:30. She believed it helped her stay hydrated and supported kidney function. But what she didn't realize was that her late-night hydration habit led to 3 bathroom trips every night. She began waking up groggy, disoriented, and occasionally with heart palpitations. Her doctor eventually advised her to shift her water intake earlier in the day and cut off fluids 2 hours before bedtime. Within a week, her sleep improved dramatically, and her nighttime awakenings dropped from 3 to 1. Hydration is essential, especially as we age, but timing matters. After 70, it's not just what you do, it's when you do it. Filling your bladder right before bed invites unnecessary risks and breaks the natural rhythm of rest your body desperately needs. If you're drinking late into the night and waking to urinate more than once, your body is trying to tell you something, and it's time to listen. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, ignoring sudden dizziness at night. Dizziness can seem harmless, especially if it's brief, or happens only when getting out of bed. But for seniors over 70, ignoring that fleeting sensation, especially during nighttime bathroom trips, can be a fatal mistake. When you rise quickly from lying down, your blood pressure can drop suddenly, a condition called orthostatic hypotension. And that drop doesn't just make you feel woozy, it can cause you to fall, hit your head, or faint altogether. In the dark, in silence, and in the privacy of your own home, that one moment of instability can be the last. Richard, a 76-year-old widower, once rushed from bed at 2 a.m. to reach the bathroom. He felt a wave of dizziness, but brushed it off, thinking it was just from getting up too fast. On his way back, he tripped over his bedroom rug and hit his shoulder hard enough to fracture it. The hospital later confirmed his dizziness was linked to a medication side effect combined with dehydration. It was a wake-up call he didn't expect, but thankfully, he lived to make adjustments. The lesson: when your body sends a signal, no matter how small, it's not just noise. It's a message. Seniors who learn to pause, sit at the edge of the bed for 30 seconds and slowly stand while holding onto something stable are often spared the kind of accidents that don't come with a second chance. Ignoring minor symptoms because they feel familiar or tolerable is a habit, rooted in pride and routine. But at this age, every signal matters. Dizziness isn't a quirk of aging, it's a clue. A whisper from your body saying, slow down, pay attention, stay safe. And those who heed that whisper live longer to tell about it. Number 4, sleeping immediately after a heavy dinner. A warm, hearty meal in the evening can be one of life's small comforts, especially in our later years. But what many don't realize is that going to bed right after eating a heavy dinner, especially one high in fat, salt, or refined carbs, can quietly put your health at serious risk. When your body is forced to digest a full meal while you lie flat, it triggers a series of physiological responses that can raise blood pressure, disrupt blood sugar levels, and even increase the risk of nighttime cardiac events. It's not just indigestion we're talking about, it's a strain on the heart when it's supposed to be winding down. Take Edith, age 74, who enjoyed a big plate of pasta and sausage, with a slice of pie around 8:30 p.m. By 9:15, she was tucked in bed, drifting off to sleep. At 1:00 a.m., she woke up short of breath, with heart palpitations so intense that she called her son. It turned out that her body, overwhelmed by the effort of digesting such a rich meal during sleep, had responded with an irregular heartbeat. She's fine now, but she never eats late anymore. It's not about giving up food you love, it's about timing. Experts suggest giving your body at least 2 to 3 hours between your last bite and bedtime. That gap allows your digestive system to do its job while you're still upright, easing the load on your cardiovascular and metabolic systems when it's time to sleep. Seniors who maintain this habit often report better rest, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, and improved morning energy. In a stage of life where every heartbeat matters, honoring your body's nighttime. Rhythm isn't a suggestion, it's a survival tool. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Our some final thoughts. There's something sobering about hearing a story like that of the 74-year-old woman who died after a nighttime bathroom trip. It reminds us how fragile the balance can be, especially as we get older, but it also reminds us that we are not powerless. The habits we carry into the evening hours, how we move, what we eat, how we prepare for sleep, are not just routines. They are decisions, and each one carries weight. Avoiding these 4 risky night behaviors isn't about living in fear. It's about giving your body the calm, the rhythm, and the preparation it needs to protect you during your most vulnerable hours. A quiet night should be a time for healing, not risk. And the more you respect that boundary, the better chance you have of waking up strong, steady, and ready to embrace another day. Longevity isn't always won in the gym or in the doctor's office. Sometimes it's won in the quiet, unnoticed choices made after the sun goes down. So if you've seen yourself in any of today's examples, take it as a nudge, not of worry, but of wisdom. You're never too old to adjust. You're never too late to learn. And your next breath, your next morning, your next year, they all begin with the habits you shape tonight. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.